I'ma make you proud of me. Yeah, ooh, I show you another side of me. Hey, ooh, you give me life, yeah, you bless me with something. I know you like to see me above, and I promise to love it more than you'll ever know. I can't think of so many times when you were there with it. Came in the nick of time when my world was spinning like I knew that you were. I know I'm good, cause you make me over. You know that I love to hear you say, all I wanna do is he say you're proud of me. Just say you're proud of me. Yeah. All I wanna do is he say you're proud of me. Yeah. Just say you're proud of me. Yeah. What I mentioned, all the things you've done, I be all in my feelings. Yeah. You know how I get when I'm good. You got my back. Yeah. Nah. Makes me glad even more. And you know I like to brag on you, sure. You got so much in store. I know I'm good, cause you make me over. You know that I love to hear you say, all I wanna do is he say you're proud of me. Just say you're proud of me. Yeah. All I wanna do is he say you're proud of me. Yeah. Just say you're proud of me. Yeah. Ain't no telling what he finna be on, so I can't switch up. Ooh, no, I lost the time. I can't get back, but I hope you're proud. I'm hoping that all I wanna do is he say you're proud of me. Just say you're proud of me. Yeah. Now all I wanna do is he say you're proud of me. Yeah. Just say you're proud of me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Johnny.
Your all-new Christian, hip-hop and rhythm and praise station. It's Live Show Radio FM.
After the week that I had, glad to see the fam, connected to the lamb. He made me who I am, yeah. Ay, and we don't do it for the gram, no. This is Telegram, no. I gotta let the world know. Said I just got paid, thank God that the sun is shining. Ay, and wifey by my side as we're rolling down the highway. We gonna have a good time and we ain't tryna hurt nobody. And you can say what you want to, we don't care what y'all say. We pull up to the party and everybody watching, and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. Pull up to the party and everybody watching, and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. It's been a long week, me and my peeps just wanna have a good time. I got the peace of God in my heart. I won't let nobody kill my vibe. By God's grace, all my bills are paid. I'm ready for the Soul Train line. And if you feeling like I feel, now you know that God is real. Don't let nobody change your mind. We on another level, turn down for what? Cause them blessings keep on falling when them praises go up. We pull up to the party and everybody watching, and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. Pull up to the party and everybody watching, and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time.
I got gas
racks in the tank, money in the bank. Worship mode squad, that'll never change. And when I hit the dance floor, don't try to judge me, shawty. You don't know what I've been through. It's just another day that the Lord has made. I choose to be glad. I'ma clap my hands, stomp my feet. Ain't nobody but religious folks mad. I'm putting on for my city, whole team with me, wife it by my side. You know we stay driven, we gon' have a good time. Ain't nobody tripping if you don't like what we doing, get missing. All my ladies, if you having a good time, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. All my fellas, if you're having a good time, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Ooh, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time.
And I know we gotta take the gospel where we go. When the squad on the job, we do the most. We got the Father, got the Son, we got the Ghost. Just want 100, so we want 100 more. 100 more. 100 more. Just want 100, so we want 100 more. 100 more. 100 more. Just want 100, so we want 100 more.
Another one for the kingdom, another 100 reasons we love people, we don't leave them. Then baptize and retrieve them, said that she needed some prayer.
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right, I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you when you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're not tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.
Hey. Yo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of What You Date You with your boy, DJ Preach and the fabulous, the one and only, the magnificent, the gorgeous.
Gorgeous one. Okay, for those of you who know, you know.
The best co-host out of the most. Ladies and gentlemen. So clap your hands right now for Miss Nikki V.
Oh, yeah. too. That's so nicely. It always makes me feel all tingly inside. Like, wow.
Hey, listen, we are definitely, I mean, it's well deserved. It's well deserved. Listen, we're definitely back with a brand new episode for the new year. We are glad that you are tuned in.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get this energy up. I mean, the energy's all the way up. It's going to stay up. You know what I'm saying? Do they still say that it's up and it's stuck? Do they still say that?
Okay, I've never heard of that.
Cardi B used to say that.
I thought you said up and stuck. I thought it was just it's up and it's up and it's up. I thought that's what it was.
Wow. See,
I didn't know it was up and it's stuck.
See, I'm old.
But then again, no, you're not old. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I don't think it's you. I think it's me.
Wow.
Hi, people.
Well, anyway, man.
Get in those comments. I want to know how you guys are doing. We want to know. This is the new year, 2025. For those of us who are here, we made it.
Yeah.
And where's that song? Whenever and that energy.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. Listen, we got a fun-packed episode for you today. We're gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna even hold you guys. We thank you for tuning in today. We call this brunch. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, when life be life and we can't go live on Thursday nights, we'll try to come on Saturday. We're gonna make it up to you guys while you drinking your coffee. You know, eating your cheese grits, whatever y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
Your biscuits.
Real like she doing, she eating. I'm gonna have to eat afterwards because this is a lot.
Shout out to Southern Fusion. Peach biscuits are amazing.
That's right. So we're gonna get to all of that. All right. So what we're gonna be talking about today. First topic. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right into it for the new year. Can a marriage survive infidelity?
Right.
All right.
No. Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And
that's what we're gonna change for the new year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna not just give one word answer, but we're gonna go into detail of why you say yes or why you say no. All right.
Hey.
So we're gonna talk about that. Then we have another topic. DC Young Flies has a surprise gift that he gave to his kids, and I just proposed a question then, and then. We got the mega dilemma because there's a husband and wife who got divorced, right? And then as a week later after he got divorced, he hit the lottery.
Oh,
We're going to talk about that.
No.
But I'm going to propose a question with that. And then we also have the famous friend of the show, all right? And the friend of the show is basically me, all right? So, yeah, I got a friend of the show, which is basically me, and I need you guys' help or opinions or perspective on things.
Absolutely.
All right, so like we always do before starting off each episode, we always do this thing called Let Me Vent, Let Me Praise, Let Me Vent.
Let me pray.
Let me vent.
Let me pray.
All right, so basically, Let Me Vent, Let Me Praise is the segment where you get it off your chest. If something that's bothering you, you need prayer. Hey, preach, Nikki, man, make sure y'all keep me up in prayer.
And we do.
And we will, you know what I'm saying? Like I health, this, that, to the third. Let us know. That's your vent. Let me praise a simple testimony. Tell the goodness of God through your testimony. God inhabits the praise of his people. All right? That is in the word. He inhabits the what? The praise of his people. All right? So that is Let Me Vent, Let Me Praise. So I'm going to let Mr. Nikki V go first.
Okay. Well, you know what? I am just grateful for a brand new year and a brand new month. I understand there's been a lot of things already going on, but we cannot let that stop our praise. We're still here and we're still walking in the purpose that God has us here for. So we just have to keep positive and keep moving. And I'm so grateful for new opportunities and things. We've been in talks with a lot of things going on, from new employment to new everything new. I don't know why. I was like, everything new. Okay. To just new opportunities. For those of you guys who asked, also the cruise, it's almost there. I'm almost ready. So by Thursday, I should have the form and everything ready for you guys to start getting on board with the cruise for 2026. God willing. So I'm all excited. I'm more pumped. It just, I don't know. It's like this wave of energy, you know. It's like I posted on New Year's, you know, what happened yesterday, what even happened just 5 minutes ago was in the past. We just got to keep staying in the present and just moving forward. So I'm very excited about a lot of different things.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. That sounds good. Listen, I don't have anything to vent about. I'm just excited that a new year has begun. 2024 felt like it came with a belt and extension cord
They
and a
never
switch.
lied.
You know, and we
And
and
ended.
got whoopings throughout the whole year. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those when grandma was like, "Oh, this what we doing? Go outside." Matter of fact, I'm about to go out there, give me a little switch, and I'm gonna tear your butt up. That's what 2024 felt like. All right, it felt like a whooping when she holds your arm up and just pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? They be rapping while they whooping you.
Oh,
I told you not to
no,
do
no,
that,
no.
but you
Those-
did it anyway.
I just say those always hurt the worst, by the
Right,
way.
right.
I don't know what it is. I guess because while they talking, they put more force behind it.
Right.
So, yeah.
But that's what 2024, at least for me, felt like. All right, that 2024 was a trying year.
That's great.
All right,
It
it was
was.
definitely a trying year. Good God, man. But it was also, in spite of it being a trying year, it was also a growing year, if you will. Because even through the trials, even through the tribulations, you have to get growth out of it. You have to get a lesson out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what 2024 was. You know, I would say throughout majority of the year.
Yeah.
Good God, it's like I ain't gonna kick a dead horse, but it started off like that, and then it kind of chilled, and then it cranked up again. And then it was like, oh God. So all I'm saying is that I am glad that 2025 has arrived. All right,
too.
and I'm just grateful, and I'm just trusting God. You know, whatever He has planned. I don't have any cliches or in taglines that people will come up with for the new year, new me, 2025 about to be live. You know,
Wait a minute.
all that crap be sounding corny to me, bro. But I just all I got is that, you know what I'm saying, He has a plan, and I trust what's in His hands. That's all I got for
You just
2025.
running, by the way.
I didn't mean to, but that's just what it is. I'm not going whatever he has. I'm gonna go with. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause the last couple of years, I was hitting them little taglines. You know what I'm saying? New year, new me. Things about to be lit. Blah 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 blah. God was like, hold my water. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you. All right. You know what I mean? So that's it. Listen, I learned. All right, I learned, and you know, hey, if you got one of the little taglines, cool. So be it. You know what I mean? This. I don't know what to tell you. Follow it, I guess. But I know a lot of you, you know, and I ain't trying to be shady, but I know a lot. I know a lot of you. You know. You know how people.
Oh my goodness.
You know how people be like, I ain't trying to, you know. Anyway, listen, I know a lot of you, you know, got your membership for your gym. You know, that's how they get you. You got your membership for your gym. You did it before New Year's. I just pray that you last longer than Dr. King's birthday. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's it. Because the people have these little goals, new year, new me, and then it goes right down the drain. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
what it is they see all that good food and they like, you know
Exactly.
what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and just after the gumbo, after the jambalaya, and then they were like, oh, okay, no, let me go back.
So I just pray that
Oh,
if
no.
you're starting a business, that it excels, it grows.
Absolutely.
You're doing a book.
Absolutely.
That you won't be nervous enough to release it
That's
because
it.
it's good enough. Because God has already planted into you to be birthed out. So why deny it?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Why? That's a message. Why deny or have hesitancy in anything that God has birthed in you?
I'm trying to tell you.
Then
I share that. With
Push it out.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Push it out. Whether it's a song, album. You know, I know a couple of artists that's releasing albums this year. You know what I'm saying? It's time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. I'm done. I don't have any more cliches. Like, oh, this is the year of vision. This is the year da 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 da.
Last year was the year of exposure.
Yeah, this is the year of exposure. I even said that last
and that
year.
started with Cat Williams.
Right. This is the year of exposure. You know.
Everybody was talking about that.
This is the year of our God. And I'm like, hey, okay.
Every year is the year.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm just like, okay, cool, you know. But other than that, that's all I got.
Share, you guys. Put in the comments, even if you're watching this after we've gone live. Share in the comments. Give your testimonies. You know, if you've come over some kind of year like we did. Share, because that also inspires others as well. It gives some encouragement. It gives some more hope. So make sure that you're sharing and not just liking and loving here, but sharing in general.
Yes. And if you're feeling nice, feeling generous, you know what I'm saying? Because we are growing as a channel. You can, support by hitting the cash out, which is down the bottom. That's going across the screen like ESPN at $ Life Show Media. You know what I mean? So to help the channel to grow. Speaking of growing, while we here, I think this is a good segue before we get into our hot topics. I want to explain the growth.
I'm about to have a biscuit. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, do your thing. The growth of the channel, because
it's breakfast, guys.
Because people have been asking, so I will explain real quick. So I've made some changes as far as all of the shows under Life Show Media and the entities involved with it. A lot of people have been asking about Takeover. You know what I'm saying? Like Preach, what's going on with the Takeover, which was my top 5 music countdown podcast, if you will, that I've been doing since 2020. Well, I'm a retire that concept of the top 25 of the Takeover, and it would now be a live mix show on Live Show Radio FM only. So for those who were listening on the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and even New Year's, I have a collective of DJs that come on the station, including myself, and we would go in an hour each on a live mix, right? And everybody has their own name of their own mix. Well, the Takeover would just be the name of my live mix on Live Show Radio FM, nice. Right? Now, there was another segment or portion of the Takeover where I did interviews with artists, okay? Which was called the Takeover Interview. Well, we're moving that segment from the Takeover, and guess what, guys? Guess what? Artists and everyone else will be on Would You Date You Now for interviews. All right? So that means myself, Miss Nikki V, will be interviewing, recording artists, whomever it is, politicians, whoever, on this show.
That's important.
All right?
More than 4,000 subscribers organically.
Exactly. Right here on Live Show TV.
Yeah.
So basically what I did is condensed everything down. All right? So with the interviews, Would You Date You, Live Show TV, and my live mixes on Live Show Radio with the Takeover. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Everything is easy to find, easy to go to, because I didn't want everything to be all over the place. You got this over here, this over here, this over here, this over here, and people wonder why nobody's watching or listening, because everything is just scattered around. You know what I'm saying? But because the show is growing, we got what the Bible say? You have to have things in what? Decency and order. There
Absolutely.
you go. So that's what this is. So that just wanted to make that programming note to everybody. And I keep doing each show to remind you guys of what's happening. All right. So that's been it.
All right.
Cool.
I love that. I love that explanation. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Should we go ahead and announce that we have a guest for next Thursday? This coming Thursday?
Yeah.
I mean, because it was a perfect segue into it. So this coming Thursday night will be a church. You have to say church, huh?
Yeah.
Church.
I got to put it on.
Van music takeover. Okay. No, they're not going to take over the whole live show. Okay. But the phenomenal, you guys have seen her when she chimes in a lot of times on when we're live Thursday nights. Country Biscuit. She always has something to say. I love it. She's not afraid. She does not hold back, and she does not hold her tongue. That is my sis, and I love her. So Country Biscuit, as well as the incomparable. I have to say incomparable because he's very unique.
Right.
Just BDOG. Okay?
That's right.
So that phenomenal brother, that phenomenal man of God, woman of God, they are going to be live with us this Thursday night. Okay? We're going to be, of course, promoting that coming this week or starting today. But we're definitely excited to have our bro and sis here to join us to talk about some of these topics and for them to share what they have coming for the new year, what they're doing, how they're doing. There it is. Look at her trying to get, And I see Just B too. He always says saved and sexy. I think it's sexy and saved or something like that.
Saved, yes.
And so both of them are getting their saved and sexy on. Okay. So Church Van Music will be live with us this Thursday night. You do not want to miss it. Tune in. It's going to be phenomenal.
That's it. Like,
absolutely.
Like we said, them interviews going to be coming in fast and hurry. So, hey, make sure you guys tune in.
And can I just say one more thing real quick? This is not your typical interview, okay? We're not the type of individuals that's going to be like, oh, okay, so what do you do and how do you do? No, we're not like that.
No.
You're still going to have the same energy. The topics will be there.
Right.
They're going to be chiming in, joining in with us, talking about those topics so we can get everybody's perspective, everybody's point of view. I love that because it's more relaxed. It's more, just family talking.
That's right.
So if you guys want to be interviewed also, if you want to be on the show as a guest, please reach out to myself or Preach, and we will be more than happy to assist you with that. Okay. Also, for anyone who wants to advertise.
That's right. That's right. Definitely, we want to partnership with you guys with your business and advertising, or if you have a project like a book or an album release or anything of that sort, and you would like to advertise on this platform of Light Show Media, not just the show, but also the radio station. It can be done, but for further details, like she said, this email herself, you want to shout out the email?
Oh, you know what? I wanted to give another one, but that's okay. You can just go ahead and do nikkirichards82@gmail.com. But I also wanted to specify, very, very important before we get all into this whole mix. Events. If you guys have shows coming up and you want to gift us so we can gift the viewers, and say you want to give 2 tickets and you want to be able to promote it that way, that is also okay. Let us know because we're working together for the community, okay? Right. For the greater good, especially when it comes to church events and so on and so forth. Please let us know so we can go ahead and partner with you on that, okay? No problem. Just go ahead and let us know. All right. I'm done.
All right. Let's go. Let's get into our first topic of this morning. All right. Our first topic is, can a marriage survive infidelity?
Oh my goodness. This is a hard one.
Got a couple of guests from a video that will share their perspective, and then we can
let's chime in.
We can answer right after them. So let's go, Mr. Tasha.
So can a marriage survive infidelity, you think? I mean, we're witnesses that it can.
Totally. I believe so. We can survive anything.
Yeah.
Through Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, and there are people who survive infidelity and they're not Christians. I've seen couples together. They've been married for 50 years. They went through something and they survived. And it's godly tendencies. Like, we all have a seed of God in us. And so we can all still survive anything. We're made in his image and after his likeness. He didn't just say his children. Everybody's made in his image and after his likeness. So we all have a measure of faith and we all have a measure of hope. But then with Christ, it should get much more easier. So I feel like, yes.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think it takes a whole lot of love. Like, the offenses you can love beyond is the expose of the love. That exposes how much you love someone.
Right.
I'll never forget, somebody called me early on in our marriage and say, "You love her, don't you, Tyler?" "Yeah, I love her, man." "You don't know yet. Wait till she offends you. Wait till y'all." I'm like, whoa. It's a transgression. It's a thing that's hard to go beyond. But if you love someone enough, you can make it work. And what I mean by you can make it work is love finds ways to stay together.
Yeah. Now, that, what Todd Tribbett said at that latter part about, when somebody asked him, like, so you really love her? He was like, "Oh yeah, I love her." He was like, "You don't know yet." until she offends you, or he or she offends you, or they do something. Because that's the part where, for better or for worse, it's highlighted. You know what I mean? We always look at the glamorous part of being together in a relationship or marriage, whatever the case may be. But that better or for worse part, when that worst part comes, that's when people have their I like to say the words non-negotiables on the table. You know what I'm saying? This is non-negotiable. This is that to the third, but it's said for better or for worse. So with all that being said, what we just heard from Ty Tribbett and his wife who went through infidelity. That's why I also played the video, because it was all over the industry, in like 2009, 2010. You do your own research on that, guys. But yeah, and they survived it.
Okay.
And they survived it. They survived it. They had their counseling. They're doing good. They're excelling and all of that great stuff. Can a marriage survive infidelity?
Listen, okay. I'm
gonna be real.
I'm gonna keep it 100%. I always think it's easier for someone to say yes when they're the ones who are the perpetrators. She answered very quickly. She was the perpetrator. I'm being honest. Okay. So I'm being honest. Yes. All of that is wonderful. Hold on, that part. I'm sorry, because it is what it is. When you're the perpetrator, it's easier for you to say, oh yeah, I believe that, it could survive, but it's not for me. It's not for me. Oh, okay, wait, before we go, we have a birthday queen. Our birthday queen, Auntie Tina, just says, yes, it can survive. It probably won't be, I probably won't be the same. Listen,
that's
guys,
fair.
That's very fair.
That's fair.
And then my thing is this, and I'm going to piggyback off of that. Yes, I think that's what it is for me, right?
Okay.
I can't. Yes, we can pray about it. We can go to counseling, but I'm going to look at you now in a different light. I am so horrible with that, and you guys, you don't have to show me grace if you don't want to. Third marriage, okay. First marriage, cheated on me. I tried because why? We had a daughter. You understand what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I'm really trying to make this work because, mistakes do happen.
Right.
However, he was not trying to stop. At one point, I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I don't have time for this. Second one, it wasn't as deep and as horrible as the first.
Right.
But there was some infidelity going on. Okay, so tell you what? Bye, bruh, because I don't have time for it. I'm not going to. Sometimes and this is what I mean by it's important to be equally yoked the first time, right? Because when you're unequally yoked anyway, it's not going to matter anyway, because that person is not for you anyway. So that's how I feel personally. I have a very low tolerance for cheaters. Very low tolerance. Very, very low tolerance. If you cheat on me, if you're even looking or your nose is doing something the wrong way and it's not directed over here, okay, we're going to have a conversation. But respectfully speaking, this is just me talking. If you do, and that includes text messaging, that includes all this different Facebook, social media type stuff. If I find out, I'm gone. I don't care. That is one of those things. I don't.
That's one of those non-negotiables.
It's for me. I don't. I'm not gonna sit up
here.
But did
that come because of the I would say the trauma from the past marriages, and that just built up?
I've never cared
to the point. Okay.
Even before the first one, I even told him. I said, "Listen, this is a deal breaker for me. I'm letting you know when I'm dating. Yeah." Oh. That's when we talk and we're dating. I lay the rules out for me. I'm not gonna sit here and tolerate you, bruh, looking at all these other. No, I'm not doing all that. You can look, but when you start going deep and all that, okay, you're a man, you're gonna look. I'm a woman, I'm gonna look. Okay, but it's the disrespect behind that. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing extra and you're a grown man, you're a grown woman. We know when we're doing wrong. Period. point
facts.
blank.
That's facts.
So when you were sticking your in that person, you knew that you were married. I'm sorry. Or if you're getting something in you, you knew that you were married.
Right.
So you knew the consequences, but you did it anyway. I'm not saying that we're all perfect, but don't expect me to sit up here and then just tolerate it and just say, oh, okay, well, oh, that guy, I love you enough to. No, that's just not me.
Okay.
Now, maybe that's for another, and maybe God needs to work on me even more with that. That's what I pray for. I'm a forgiving type, but there are certain things also, okay, we can go through it. If I forgive you and we're going through the whole counseling and everything, it's going to be hard for me to trust you. Because once trust is broken with me, it's hard. It's really, really hard. If you show me that side of you, I'm done. If you show me that side of you, it's like it's hard for me to now look at you as that amazing person that I once looked at.
And by that time, once that trust is gone,
Just being honest.
it's almost living miserably now.
It
I don't
is
even
because
think
now
is a word,
I feel like now I'm tolerating you. We're
yeah,
here
and
with
that's
this
what you
marriage,
don't.
and I don't want to
And
be
that's
a
what you
person.
don't want. You don't want to be in the household with
part.
the same person and
Absolutely.
you tolerate each other.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Don't. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. Now you're roommates.
And let me tell you something. The second one, I was more of a roommate for years. Right? I was a roommate.
Roommate with kids.
I was a roommate with kids, and the kids were the only thing that I really loved about the whole relationship. I didn't care about this dude anymore.
Right.
It was more so like, okay, you're here. I would roll my eyes when you walk through the door. I'm the moment I hear you pull up, I'm like, I'm cringing. He came back. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's a horrible feeling. But can I be honest? That's my feeling, is my truth. If I'm hearing you come down the street and I'm in agony, like, oh my gosh, he's about to open the garage. Oh my gosh, he opened it. Maybe he wants to go ahead and back out and go.
That is the worst.
That's
I'm glad you're
horrible.
talking about that part, and I'm gonna put it back on the screen. I'm glad that you're talking
Shout
about
out
that.
to you, sir.
I'm glad that you're talking about that. Yo, if you have to live through that, because like I said, my previous job, there were my coworkers. They purposely worked overtime.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to go home. If there is no peace at the house to the point that you cry
Oh man.
because the clock getting ready to strike for you to
Oh,
go
man.
home,
That's rough.
or you pull up, like you said, to the driveway, you just sit in the driveway for like 30, 40 minutes and
That's
like, oh my
rough.
God, bro, it's over with.
It is.
It's a wrap.
It is. And can you imagine doing that for some years? See, the first one, I was like, all right, you cheated, I'm done. But the second one, I was like, okay, what is all this? For real?
Nah,
But because kids were involved, that was on 10. I always said I would never stay for no kids. That's just how it was. Because they would see your misery.
explain why, Aunt. Explain why you say not at all.
Please.
That a marriage cannot survive.
And I want to go
through
back to
infidelity. We're going on to Tina.
So Auntie Tina says, me too, Nikki. First marriage, he cheated and contracted crabs. Oh, no. Oh,
Whoa.
no. We
Whoa.
had been married 3 weeks. We stayed together, but it was never the same. Less than a year later, we were done. Yeah.
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 And you know what? And
You brought the wrong gift to the party.
Did you say the wrong gift to the party? This is why.
Yeah, that was the
But
wrong
no,
gift.
it's the truth. And here's the other thing. That's nasty, right?
trifling.
That's nasty.
That's trifling.
But people do. That's what I'm saying, man. And thank you for being transparent,
Right.
Auntie.
As
As
always.
always. Thank you.
As always.
Hey, what's up, DJ
What up, Chosen?
Chosen?
What up, my guy? What up?
If you guys didn't hear Chosen preach, oh my goodness, Mac. DB4,
D4EY.
DB4EY was right. I always call you acronyms.
New Year's, we
And
lit
then
Life Show Radio.
Bostic,
Right.
they did phenomenal on Life Show Radio FM with their mix. It was amazing.
amazing.
So shout out to
I had
all the
fun.
bros for that.
Have fun.
But yeah, oh, I'm glad you didn't. Auntie. She said I didn't receive the gift, thankfully. Yeah, so my thing is this. I know you're gonna chime in as well, but oh no, thank you.
No, thank you, Chosen, for real. Salute, my guy.
And we need to have you on, sir.
Oh, he
Don't be
part of
shy.
the family.
Okay, there we go.
He's right.
But yeah, so for me, I that is hard. That's a hard question. I wouldn't be with you if that was the case. And I'm being honest. And sometimes things happen so that you can get to where God really wants you to be.
For those who are just chiming in, the reason why I proposed this question, because Todd Tribbett and his wife for some of us who may not know, years ago they went through a I just call it a love triangle, if you will, with a couple of artists that myself or DJ Chosen may have spun on the ones and twos, but you got to do your own research on that. And it has survived. Their marriage have survived for all these years, and they're doing great. And this is what they were talking about. So I just wanted to bring this to the platform. Can a marriage survive infidelity? Some people are saying it can, but with certain, circumstances, I guess. And some people are saying no, like my brother Ant. And I'm going to put it on the screen.
You want to read? You want me to go?
You go
says, Ant says, if someone cheats on you, the trust is broken, and that's not the kind of person you'd want to spend your life with. Beyond that, if they bring something back that you can't get rid of, it's already too late. What's the purpose of being with someone who will betray you like that? It doesn't make sense to me at all. If I can't trust you, I won't be with you, whether it's in a relationship, a marriage, or even a friendship. I agree with that 1,000%. And that's why I say, I know some people at one point for my first marriage, I know that I got chastised. It was almost like, especially in the church. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can work it out, baby. It's okay. Remember now, he's the father of your, hey.
And that's the...
Hey, not I said the cat. I'm not sticking around with somebody like that.
That's the gap right now in that, I would say the gap between generations.
It is.
Because, like, our generation or the younger generations, what you just said, they'd be like, oh, that's that older generation that stays with their spouse through thick and thin because I guess because the man or the husband was always working and
the provider.
The provider.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? But now that things have changed,
right,
it's more of like, oh, I got my own money, I got this, and it's like I don't have to take that.
And some people think, especially when it comes to us as women, oh, this is why you guys are too independent. Mm. You don't want to. Well, I'm not going to tolerate you having a family on the other side of the state. I'm not having that. I'm not going to have our child to meet your other family's children across the way.
Right.
I just feel like there was a lot with that, and you know what? God bless all of you guys who've gone through that. I'm not trying to chastise you because, see, the first marriage, there was another baby. There was another baby that was present. So I'm being 1,000% real. I still tried because I looked at my daughter. I'm like, you know what? I was a product of a divorce. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. But at the end of the day, no, because the children even know when you're miserable. Mm-hmm. Both of mine, and for the second one, was like, oh, you work so hard, mommy. Every single card they made me was always, mommy, you work so hard. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry that you're like this. Oh, I just want you to be happy. That's sad.
Yes. Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's time to shake.
Right.
But what about you? I mean,
I'm just feedbacking off of you because I believe, well, first I'm going to read what Messina said. Because I was talking about the generational gap with the way of thinking. Yeah. And she said, it's more of the 80-year-old generation. Because she's saying the 50s ain't having it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I do believe, I'm one of the ones that do believe that a marriage can survive through infidelity. I just go by that vow of, for better, for worse. But it also comes with those stipulations, I guess, like a better term to use. Because like you say, it's out of the behavior. If it's a continuous behavior, then it's almost a middle finger to your face.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? The first time it's like, okay, let's work this out, and then we could try to move forward. But if it's a continuous habit or behavior, then it's a slap in the face, and it's like, okay, you're not getting it. You're not trying to change.
Right.
This is who you become, and this is what you're doing.
Right.
This has consumed you in a way.
Right.
So if you're not trying to break out of that behavior, then I can't kill my peace or degrade myself by staying with your demise.
Now I have a question because I find it interesting. You actually said yes, whereas I said no. And I know with your previous marriage, you were the one who ended up cheating, right?
Yes.
I mean, you guys can see this old documentary. I'm not ousting my guy.
So right here on Life Show TV.
But so with that being said, did you all try? Because you have that heart.
Yes.
It just didn't happen.
So what you said about the trust part, like once you She took me back, but the dynamic of things changed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it was more of like, because I was the antagonist in this part, you know what I'm saying, the one who cheated now, and I wanted to work. Now I had to really like be like almost like a yes man, if you will. You know what I'm saying? To make things work out. You know what I mean? Because we mess up so much that we're trying to clean everything up, you know, on the way. And with her, it was more of like, okay, I'm still working to trust him, but I'm putting like other things in front of him now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the marriage becomes like a back burner.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some people will stay just because when you have kids, it's easier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I need help with these bills, can't deal with it right now because I'm changing careers. Can't deal with that right now. I need this in place. And then once things get in place and you excel, and it's like, okay, I don't need this no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting it. You know what I mean? So the dynamic has changed. So now when the dynamic has changed, you realize that, okay, we not fighting for the same thing. You're fighting for stability, and I'm fighting for trust. You know what I'm saying? It was on two different trajectories. So,
and some people I know, and I'm not gonna shout them out, but some people I know that I'm very close to, they actually did survive.
Right.
You know, infidelity on both parts. And I feel like when I look at them, they're like my another hero shiro, because they're younger. They could definitely have just said, let's just go on ahead and do. But they're still together. I mean, the most amazing couple you would ever meet. You wouldn't even know it when you meet them. So there were a lot of people that can. But I think it's because they both wanted it. And like you said, they were both on the same page with it. They were on the same road driving. It wasn't like they were on one road and the other. And shout out, because somebody had actually texted me and asked me where I got my shirt from. I got this Roscoe shirt. I'm a Cali girl. And when I saw it was Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. So shout out. It was from Walmart. I got it like years ago and I couldn't fit it. So thank you. It was only $3. Okay. You guys know I'm not shy. I'll tell you exactly where I got something, whatever, but $3. Okay. And I made it myself. Okay. Anyway, but thank you. Let's go with Ant. So he says some people stay together because they feel like they have no choice.
All right. That's kind of what I was talking about.
Oh yeah. Maybe they
doing.
don't have family, nowhere else to go, or they're both struggling financially.
There you
but
go.
for me personally, I'd rather be homeless and alone than to stay in a house with a toxic and unfaithful. Ooh, goodness. Woman. That's
I'm about to do some pullback on that one, yo, because listen, I was there. The homeless part, I was there for about 3 months. And I ain't what you want, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you. It sound good in theory, but that ain't what you want.
Well,
you don't want to be in the back seat of your SUV parked in front of your job. You there before the supervisor because you done slept in the parking lot, and then you gotta brush your teeth and wash your face in the bathroom and all of that. You don't want that.
But you got to look at some people would probably want that versus going to of kind of like hell almost. Because for some people, it's really rough.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in it, because that can mess with your psyche more and cause maybe something else that can happen.
Yeah.
DJ Chosen says, I do believe a marriage can survive. However, if those behavior pattern continues, God never creates a fool.
That's a good one.
Absolutely.
That's a good one. Yes, sir.
And then
yes,
says, I don't make excuses for grown folks' behavior. People know exactly, that's what I was saying earlier.
Right.
People know exactly what they're doing before they do it. God always provides an escape route. And if you choose not to take it, that's on you. But one thing is certain, you won't be with me.
It is.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
made it known. Thank you, Ant.
That part. That part.
You made it known. Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is what it is.
Exactly. This is a very good topic, and especially at the beginning of the year, because there are some people, to people out there right now who are going through it. I was one of them, because I was sitting there like twiddling my thumbs a couple of years back, like, okay, what are we doing? This is another year I'm bringing in with this dude that I can't stand. Like, what? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to my child? Why am I doing this to everybody?
Right.
Get on somewhere. But that's just me. So, yeah. Okay. Auntie Tina says he would leave because life at home would be exactly. You cheated, you sleep in your car.
Point blank period.
She made me walk away.
Hey, that's the consequences. That's the consequences of infidelity. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Ann says, I lived in the back of my Dodge Durango for 3 years because I refused to stay in the house with a toxic woman. No one knew I was homeless. It was uncomfortable, but I had peace. Now I have a beautiful wife and loving family because I made the decision to leave that situation. The Bible says it's better for a man to be alone than to live in a house with a contentious woman. And I'm living proof.
Amen, bro. That's the benediction.
God.
That's the benediction right there. That's the benediction for this segment right there.
3 years. And
3 years, bro. And I did 3 months.
what's up with the number 3? Anyway, that's
I don't know.
interesting. Oh my gosh. And I salute you. That's a lot. And thank you also for being transparent and for letting us know, because again,
that's powerful.
Our transparencies and our testimonies really can make a difference in the lives of those who are struggling right now to see. I know some people that are like, I don't want to go back to this abusive man, but I don't have nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I need you to go. I need you to go, because anywhere is better than being with someone who's abusive.
Amen.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, and otherwise.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
yeah, that's definitely been addiction for me.
That was good.
He kind of shut that all the way down.
That was good.
Shout out to all of you guys for chiming in. We're still not done. We have other topics and things that we are going to do. And thank you guys for tuning in with us on a wonderful, beautiful Saturday. I have these peach biscuits that I'm going to keep talking about. Shout out to Southern Fusion and Locust Grove here in the great state of Georgia, because these are amazing. Thank you.
And while we get ready to transition over to transition to the next segment, man, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, so you get these notifications of when we go live. Because people be like, hey, when you go live, man, blah 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 blah. If you hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, Life Show TV YouTube channel, you'll know. I know a lot of people like to watch it on Facebook, and that's cool. But you know, make sure you watch on YouTube also, man. It helps to grow the channel also.
Mentally is the worst. Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
Yes.
That mental is everything, and emotional state. Yeah. And he says, I need you to boil some grits and get a skillet in my Medea voice.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. Oh, don't think I haven't in the past.
Oh, man. All right, so let's get to our next topic, right? You know, so no lighter, and then we're gonna do the friend of the show.
Okay.
But the friend of the show is really about me. And I'm in a dilemma, so I gotta ask you guys a question. But the second topic is DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly had a surprise gift to give to his kids for Christmas. And I just want to...
Oh, boy.
I just want some feedback. I just want to know what you guys think about
a lot of people are not happy with him doing this.
Gift. Lego.
Are you guys ready to see your gift? You're going to be so excited.
You're going to read the note.
Merry Christmas, cousin baby. Your mother is always with you and looking down on you with all that you do. She is very proud of all of you. Love, Cousin Tail.
Now open it. Now open it. Be careful with it. What is it?
Mommy.
Do you like it?
That's my mom! Auntie. Auntie. That's my mom!
Yeah.
Oh, no!
That's your mom.
Oh,
Show me.
Jackie! That's Mommy!
Y'all like it?
Yes.
Be careful with it. Don't drop it.
I miss my mommy!
Be careful with it, okay?
Yes.
I
No, don't
like
pull it.
mommy's hair.
Don't pull it, okay? Y'all gotta treat it like glass. It's very fragile, okay?
I love my mommy!
You love
Y'all like
your mommy?
My mommy!
It's so beautiful.
Okay. So,
Comments.
so basically, for those who don't know, DC Young Fly's, was it wife or
No, they never got married.
Okay,
but they were very. I mean, mother of his 3 children.
Right, mother of 3 kids, Jackie O from
they
Wild
would
and Out.
have.
She passed away a couple of years ago, and this was his gift to his kids during Christmas, was a wax figure of their mom. So my thoughts to the panel, the extinguished panel here, was this a little over the top gift to give to your kid? I guess because it may cause trauma, or this was great. Oh, this was the perfect gift to remind them
Some
of their
people,
mom.
I'm gonna say what some people were already chastising him for. So some people, this is going viral because some people say, just like what Auntie Tina just said, the joy in the kid's face. I'm gonna read hers.
Okay.
The joy in the kid's face does it for me. It's like having a picture outside of the frame. And so some people, it's mixed reviews that he's getting, right?
Right.
But some people are saying, "Dag, I mean, did she have to dress like? Did you have to get the figure that was dressed like that?" Like, but then again, that's how Jackie O, she dressed. So that's what the kids kind of knew her as. So, but some people were criticizing the outfit of the wax figure. But everybody, for the most, it seemed like a lot of people were overwhelmingly saying the kids were jumping up and down. It'd be different if they were like, "Oh, okay," and kind of crying or something like that. But I think he's keeping her memory alive all the time because he probably talks about her all the time.
Right.
Because especially the oldest, she had the most time with her mom. So
Right.
she seemed like she was really into.
She was taking it in more than the younger one. The younger one was. But it showed where her jumping it for joy and stuff like that. And she shouted out that she missed her mom, which was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the older one was holding. I mean, I think she was more in shock than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I my take on it, I see people in the comments saying don't really care how we feel, but that's the whole point of having the show, to talk about our opinions. So
oh, hey Derek, that's bro.
So I'll just say that part. I'm a little split with it. You know what I mean? I'm just split with it because I mean, yeah, that's cool that the kids loved it at all. I just thought it was a little. I'm like, ugh.
I mean, they had other gifts, so it'd be different also if it was like I almost said like a Tyler Perry, because I remember he was talking about his son is only going to get coloring books,
Oh, that
yo,
he made his daggone son to look like
I was like,
a whole slave or something, bro.
But he was doing that because he wants him to still be hungry for life, and I get where he was coming from. But for this, I really think that I don't think it was bad. I mean, you don't want to have it over the top, and I get it. Maybe that was what the person who created it, again with the outfit. But yeah, I think if the kids love it, shoot, I love it because you know what? They lost their mom at such a young age. I really feel for them. When she passed, I felt bad. I was like, oh
Yeah, that was sucky.
that was very
But
sad.
in them comments, they went deeper than that. But
They did.
they talking about. They talking about, yeah, you done sacrificed her, and now you want to give her a wax figure.
Yeah,
to
a
the
lot of
kids.
people are blaming him because she felt like she had to get the surgery. I think she was on for a mommy makeover when something went wrong, and she ended up passing afterwards. But so some people are attacking him, and I don't think that that's fair. That man did love her. I feel that he did love her, and I feel that, remember now, he met her as a Wild 'N Out girl on the show.
Right.
She was already like, body conscious and all that. It seems to me,
Right.
Before even meeting him. So I think, I don't think that I don't think that's fair for people to say that he sacrificed her. Derek says the kids were in love with the gift. We don't know why or how they feel losing their mom that young. To see their mom, they were excited for it. I love it. Absolutely. I agree with that. Ann says, my cousin passed away on Thanksgiving last year. I'm sorry for your loss. Leaving behind her only son. No one in the family wanted to take him in, so I did because he had nowhere else to go. He had witnessed his mother pass away right in front of him. Oh, geez. When I picked him up from New Orleans and brought him to Georgia, he would cry often, saying how much he missed her. For Christmas, I gave him a picture of him and his mom together. He started crying and saying, thank you, sir. It felt like a moment of healing. Oh.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
dang, you're bringing out the feelings, man.
Man, ain't on it, bro.
Feels
Ain't on it
for me.
because that for I be real. So when Aunt was talking about kind of like what you did.
Yeah.
With the picture that you gave me for Christmas, where
I gotta redo it though.
It's all good, but it was a picture of all of us in here. It's myself, my mom, my grandma.
I'm bringing the
kids.
pictures of the brothers and everybody.
But all of us was in here collectively, and I can see where Aunt was coming from. That it brought some healing. You know what I'm saying? So I can copy and paste that with I guess with DC Young Fly's with his kids. Maybe that brought some type of healing to the kids. I don't know. But when I first initially looked at it, I ain't gonna watch it. When I first initially watched it, I was like, oh my God, a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought it would cause some type of trauma.
Oh,
you know what I mean? No. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. But that perspective right there, and this is why we have these conversations. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That was the best example right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That changed my whole look on that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the healing part.
And Auntie Tina says a lot of people talk to pictures of loved ones. Now they have an actual figure they can talk to. And I was actually going to say that. Remember that movie that we watched with Adam Sandler and John Cena and the girl? They had lost their mom. Mm-hmm. And the middle child always talked with her mom and said, "Oh, mommy, no, mommy's sitting there." Or mommy said,
you're talking about Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. That's a good. Some kids do that. That's part of their healing. They have to constantly. Right. So maybe he witnessed that, and that's why he brought what he brought. So shout out to DC Young Fly, man. That brother is always, he's always goofy and stuff. But one thing he will tell you is that he is a man of God. He is a believer, and the other thing is too, he loves his kids. No, I love the fact that he loves his children. So shout out to DC Young Fly. Come on the show one day. Shout you out. Derek says, sorry for your loss. Thank you for being a stand-up guy, taking your younger cousin. And absolutely. God is going to continue to bless you in a mighty way. I actually wanted to say that too to you, Aunt. That's a big deal. I don't know how old your youngest cousin was or is, but I will say this, that is a lot to do. Everybody is not built for that. Everybody does not even want to be built to take in someone else and make that drive. But yeah, you're a stand-up guy for that. Thank you. Ann says he's simply keeping her memory alive and reminding the kids that their mom is still with them and loved them deeply. That's all I took from it. Big respect to DC Young Fly for that. Absolutely. Amen. DJ Chosen says, talking about kids losing their mom, let's keep DJ Jesus Beats in prayer.
Fact.
Oh, okay.
So our guy in the ministry / industry, DJ Jesus Beats, aka Vernon, that I know him by, out of South Carolina. He recently just lost his wife.
Oh gosh.
Over the I think over the weekend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the second person within 3 weeks that I know that have lost their wife. I have a coworker that lost his wife on Christmas Eve. So it's So
definitely keeping him on the list. DJ Jesus Beats, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna add him to the list as well. 9 years old. Oh, Aunt, so he's 9? Oh, geez. I'm glad that you did that. Yeah, we don't want him in the system. Auntie Tina says, amen, Derek, and God bless you, Anthony. Yeah, absolutely. On the first. Yes.
On the first.
Yes.
Wow.
My prayers, that's awful. Yeah. My prayers go out to all the families experiencing loss. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. And to those dealing with the terrorist attack in New Orleans also.
Yes, because I was gonna say that at the end of the show. But yeah, we definitely it's shout out to both the terrorist attacks for everyone who was involved in New Orleans as well as in Vegas. Right. And there was a plane crash. So I can't remember the state right now. So, there's a lot that happened between New Year's Eve and the 1st, but that's why I opened up for those of you guys who were coming in. You you missed our Let Me Vent, Let Me Praise. No matter what's going on, still continue to praise God, still continue to stay positive, because Lord knows, shout out to everybody on Instagram. Lord knows that, we already know this is not heaven. We are not living in heaven. Okay. So we have to remember that our walk is here. And what they always say, we're only here. We're just passing through. So that's what it is. So just keep that in perspective as we go, and live in the present. Live in the present. Enjoy the present moment, and just pray that you have great.
The year has started crazy.
It
you
has.
Know what I mean? But
it has.
But continuously be prayed up, guys. And this reminds me, basically, everything that we just said is just a reminder to not take things and people for granted.
Absolutely.
Your loved ones for granted.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to bring down the energy of the show, because
No.
we're going right back up. We got a friend of the show, and I need y'all help. Don't y'all go nowhere. I need y'all help with this friend of the show. But yeah, just we can't take what God has given us, has given to us, to be connected with for granted. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Absolutely.
Maybe that is the sign for of 2025.
Yeah, because earlier this man was saying, I'm not gonna do no taglines like
I'm not.
Be live in 2025. I'm like, wait, what?
You know how people have I ain't going back there. Y'all go back and watch that. Listen, my boy Ron J recording all this. Ron J, this is my guy. This man be 10 toes down in the streets doing ministry, feeding the homeless, working with the kids. He's more than just a Christian rap artist. My man really be out here preaching the word of God, man. And
It's a true man of God.
True man of God. And these are the
And
ones
his
that I
wife is-
respect. I respect people like that, man. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
really,
saying?
he does.
Because the
And
ministry is real. You know what I mean? So
Oh, thank you.
thank
You're
you.
so
Thank you.
kind. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
DJ Chosen says, and keep your light shining. Never know who may need it.
That's true.
Exactly.
That is
That we are servants, and we are servants of God, yes, but we are also servants of the people.
I thank you for that reminder, man, because sometimes, when you go throughout your day, your work day, and, the day could be whooping you, you know what I'm saying? You just, you get in your own feels a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you just you forget about shining that light or giving the love of Christ to others sometimes.
Absolutely.
So, thank you for that reminder. Thank you for that reminder.
That's all that it's about. Derek says, my little cousins lost their parents this Christmas. I don't know the backstory to why it happened, but my cousin, shot and killed her husband. Pray for the kids that lost both. One killed and one in jail. Oh, jeez.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely keeping them in prayer. I'll just say family.
Yeah, pray for the families. Yeah.
Love you all. Glory to God. It's all about Jesus.
Hey.
It's all about soul.
Hey, and by the way, Ron J, then we're gonna go ahead and go to the next segment of the friend of the show. I heard you on the new track with
Oh
Just Beat.
my God.
I heard the new song with Just Beat. Ron J,
I forgot about that.
you murdered that.
You killed that beat,
it's
sir.
on Life Show Radio FM as we speak. But good God, bro,
Oh my
you
God.
murdered that beat, bro. That's all
You
I'm
guys
saying.
need to check him out. Ron J, drop all your social media handles, please, in the comments so people can go and check you out.
All right, let's get right into it, man. The friend of the show, which is everybody's fan favorite. Everybody loves this segment, the friend of the show. And usually, okay, let me explain the friend of the show. We started the friend of the show about a year ago. Might as well say a year ago. And this is when you guys have a question. You don't have to put your name out there. You go anonymous, whatever it is. I always use this example to show you the range of what we get. All right. We have people asking about, should they stay with their loved ones out the infidelity? And they give this whole story. We even had one last Christmas. A lady was very sincere when she asked, is using her sex toys a sin? You know what I mean? She wanted to know. You know what I mean? She wanted to know. And
you guys went in.
And this is what this platform is for.
Great.
We don't judge. Like I said, you don't have to put your name out there. If you want to put your name out there, cool, whatever.
Safe
you know
space,
what I'm saying?
y'all. Safe
But
space.
we're just giving some type of solution, prayer, whatever it is. We want to hear the story. We want to hear the dilemma, and we're gonna create a solution with that. And if you would like to send one in to us, just us. I can't even get the words out.
That's okay.
Or if you know the number, just text us. We'll talk about it.
No, really.
We really will. But today's friend of the show.
Lord.
Hold on.
And so thank you, Ron J.
I'm gonna put it on screen.
Thank you. And it says, I enjoy watching your show. Keep up the great work. I'll be praying for each and every one of you. Remember, God is the truth, the way, and the life. Don't lean on your own understanding, but acknowledge God in everything you do. I'm about to get to work now. Oh,
yes, sir.
Back to work.
I appreciate
God bless you all. Wow, you spent your break with us. Thank you, Aunt.
I appreciate you, Aunt. Always, man.
Men getting mad about bags. You know what?
right, bro. Right. We had somebody with a husband that was mad that a wife got a bag.
That
you know
was
what I'm saying?
memorable. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Hold on. I gotta do this real quick, man. This is my guy from Brooklyn.
Oh Lord, that's Legacy.
Legacy the Prince. This is my dude. Another guy from the industry.
You
I love, man.
energy on the phone is crazy.
He hit me up with DJ DB4EY, bro, and we was on a 3-way. They was in the studio just going in talking about, hey, bro, you gotta come through. I'm like, oh, you gonna tell me now? But this is my guy, man. I love you, bro. I love you, man. Safe travels. I know. I know. I think it's this weekend. You be in North Carolina doing stand-up comedy. So praise God today. Yeah, man. He be up there with Griff from Praise with Erica Campbell.
Well, how come we didn't see him?
Man, listen, that boy's a beast.
We saw that other.
Yes, it's usually sin.
Because DJ Chosen, yes.
Yeah.
It gets a little, and we're not. And again, one thing that you guys got to know about us, we're not afraid to talk about the things that people want to talk about.
Well, the church is scared to talk about. That's why this platform is created. Because listen, dude, we're human. Yes, we love God. We are followers of Christ, but we're human, and we talk about everything that. That goes under the table or under the radar. We put it into the front. Let's talk about it. So we can help people out.
We're
not doing that. We're not avoiding any smoke.
You need to know.
We're here. All right. My friend of the show is me.
Okay.
All right. So I'm in the middle. All right. Okay. And it's at work. Okay.
Not with you starting off like that. It's me.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the friend of the show today. All right. Wait till the friend of the show next week.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm in a no pickle right now at work. So I'm in the position that I love doing at my job. Mm-hmm. All right. I love my position. Oh boy, it's peaceful, it's everything. The pay it does what it needs to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's not, barely enough, if you will. So
amen.
The head honchos, supervisors, managers, or whatever, they approached me right before Christmas. It was like, listen, you're doing an awesome job. We wanna promote you. We want to put you in a position that I've always told myself that I would never do.
Again.
Right? Ain't that crazy? I said I'm never going back to this position, right? So they put me in they want to promote me to a position that I don't I said I would never go back to, but it pays a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And they've literally given out the red carpet. You know what I mean? They changed the schedule for me. Cause it was supposed to be Tuesdays to Saturday, but they said for you, Monday through Friday, 5 to 2. And I'm just like, oh my God. And here's the pay. Right? So, the question that I have, if it was you, if you're in a position that you love and it creates peace, but it doesn't pay more, but now they want to promote you to a position where it's a supervisory position, but it pays more, but it's in that position that you was like, no, I'm never doing that no more. Would you take it?
This question is for you guys because I've been dealing with this.
No. Answer it though. Answer it too. The answer that you gave me, give to the people. Then we're gonna see what they say.
I mean, listen, I have already stated peace over any. Here's what I told. I almost said your nickname. It's
a good question.
Here's what I told.
Come on, I choose. Woo!
I told him.
Come on.
I told him that I don't want him to be miserable. Can the money help? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to lie with that. However, I don't want him to be absolutely miserable.
I'm sorry to cut you off. The position that I'm in now is is also closer to the house. We're talking about 10 minutes away. But the new position would send me 45 minutes out. So I also want to put that in perspective. So go ahead.
Even without traffic, I thought you said it wasn't gonna be that long without
traffic. Oh, well, it's still about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I told him, I mean, I want him to do something that's gonna make him happy. I told him also you gotta pray on it, which we already know. But you know, I don't want him to be miserable. I know it's gonna help, but I don't want you to be miserable.
Okay, I don't want to make it sound like the new position is like I'm going to hell. Or
It's not.
It's not going to be miserable. It's just that it won't be what I'm doing now, which has a lot of freedom to it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I'm doing right now has a lot of freedom. Right. This next position, like I said, because it's a supervisor role, it won't. You know, you won't have that much.
But I also
freedom.
told him I'm very proud of him too, because they're looking at also, you know, him. They're recognizing. You know, it's always a nice thing when you're getting recognized for your work ethic and for who you are as a leader. But at the same time, it's like I told you, I don't want you to go somewhere and be absolutely, positively miserable, and then you know you're just kind of like, why? Like I don't want that. You know, you come in, like, I don't want that. And I already know how he gets. When he gets, you guys don't listen.
Oh my God.
Let me go on ahead and say it as the wife, right? If he's in a bad mood, oh no. It's like, no. So part of me is like, because I have a new opportunity that's going to have me kind of going more. So it's like, you know, I usually try to keep him calm and all that. But yeah. I don't know.
Chosen said, when you look at the numbers, it is really a good raise if you're driving 45 minutes.
Yeah.
He said, if you're managing black folks, do not do it.
I almost walked away again.
I'm actually, the majority of people that I'll be managing is not black.
Oh, I didn't. You know, it's funny. I didn't even ask you that.
Yeah.
Chosen. Now, don't be talking about our people.
That was really good, Chosen. You got that out of me.
Chosen.
That's good.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Oh, Auntie Tina says Unc is waiting for the same opportunity in a position he previously held.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Unc. We're gonna be praying for you.
This is the year of elevation. So.
Hey, we said that last year. We said what? Next year's gonna be the year of hopefully elevation. This year is the exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Rajay says, seek the Lord diligently on this one, brother.
Of course.
I've personally turned down positions due to it compromising my peace and shifting my life. I have too. And that's why I said it's a tight squeeze. It's a tight squeeze sometimes that we put ourselves in. Yeah. But that's what I've talked with him. I spoke with you about that. Yeah. That is so important. We both said good money is not always great. It's not always good.
Exactly.
You know, you go, trust me. Because the amount of, I feel way better than I was last year because a job had to go.
Well, like I said, the job is overall the job is super good. The people, the managers, supervisors are great to the point that they gave me even an extension to even think about it because they wanted to answer right after New Year's, but they was like, "No, just keep thinking about it. Talk to your wife over at your family," and they gave me this weekend, so they really want to answer by Monday or Tuesday. They do. So,
and this is something that we already have done, Auntie. So it's going to be a 90-day. Trial period.
It's a 90-day trial
period.
It's
a 90-day trial period. So she says, sounds like you can negotiate, have them to put it in writing that this is a 60-day trial period. If it doesn't work out, allow you to return to the previous position.
And I asked about that.
Hey,
and they said,
this is
you right on there, Auntie Tina. So they said I can go back to
in 90 days.
Right, in 90
days. They're going to give him 90 days to try it out. Derek says 100% shots not taken are missed. Oh, never give up an opportunity. You never know. Maybe you can turn into your dream. And if not, then try to return to
Yeah.
your position.
Yeah, that's
Chosen
good.
says, what is the dilemma you have about the job?
The dilemma was just basically with the opportunity, just leaving where I am. That, like I said, that's the freedom part to, I would say, going to the next position where it just won't be a lot of freedom given. You know what I mean? It'd be more tasks, if I can be honest.
I mean, that's supervisory.
Right.
That's a
Right.
management
Right.
position.
So that was
He's gonna have more tasks, but it's also, gosh, I guess you could say it's more, you're out and about now. He travels kind of more throughout the day, which is freedom, to travel. But this position is gonna have him kind of stuck in a building.
Right.
And he's not used to that. Like he's now kind of gotten used to being free to just kind of go and do whatever.
I'll go back to what Chosen said, because the limit is simply this. I like to move around. You know what I mean?
does.
I really love to move around. But now you're about to put me in the four walls.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like putting a wolf in a dog cage, if you will. That's the dilemma.
There you go again about wolves. Yeah, it's always about wolves.
I love wolves.
Yeah.
I love wolves.
You don't really I don't
I
understand
like
you with
wolves.
these whole
I can't
wolves.
wait to Universal Studios when we get on the Wolfman coaster. I can't wait.
Auntie says maybe a stepping stone towards what God has.
Yeah.
I said it could be that this is something that's gonna help you.
Yeah.
You just don't know where this could go, but at the same time, I understand your personality. I know your personality, so
And I'm grateful
I
that
get
they
it.
see me, in that realm
Yeah, that's
to
pretty
manage
cool to
and
me.
supervise. So
It's pretty cool.
Um,
I agree with Auntie. Have them putting in writing. Absolutely,
Yeah.
that writing is important. If you don't like it, go back to the original position.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not.
Yeah. Now that I get your perspective, Chosen like, nah.
Yeah. Well, then I say go for it. See, my thing is, I do like the idea and the fact that they're giving you
Security
an
blanket.
opportunity to kind of do a trial and error type of thing.
Yeah.
If you like it, you can continue to stay. But if you don't, you can do
Right.
what you love doing.
Right. Okay.
My thing is, wait a minute. So if the pay increase, if you don't like it, is the pay gonna stay the same? Hold on, we should have tried.
Now we get it somewhere.
Where you get demoted with your pay again?
Nah, the pay stays the same. The pay stays the same.
See now,
Because I asked that question. That was my second question.
oh yeah, because when we talked, you didn't. I
That
didn't
was my
even think
second
of that
question.
because I was so going back. Look at Ron J laughing. Look, you know what I'm saying? We gotta need. Last year was financially crazy for us. I know it's for a lot of people, but last year was like I wanted to just. At one point, I just wanted to be like an ostrich and put my head in the sand.
So let me be
I was done.
transparent about that. Since you were talking about finance, because a lot of people have been asking me about Kingdom Fuego, right? And I'm grateful to you guys.
I'm excited.
I'm grateful to you guys for loving Kingdom Fuego. For those who don't know what Kingdom Fuego is, Kingdom Fuego is a concert that I put on south of Atlanta, a huge concert that I do every August. I started it in 2022. Where I have 7 to 10 artists to perform. The first year I had 60 people to show up. Then the second year it went to like 120. You know what I mean? Then we were supposed to do it last year, but you got to pay the artists, the promoters, this, that, to the third. I just said,
And can I just chime in real quick? Even when it was 2023, it was a stretch, even paying for because most people we know a lot of people that put on shows and they ask for donations, but we were trying to at least put something in people's pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even food and stuff like you got to do things in decency and in
order.
order.
Right.
And we're about quality here
Right.
over at Life Show Media. So we want to make sure that everybody is literally compensated, and we appreciate and know everything that y'all do, whether you're a DJ, whether you are a promoter, whatever you're doing for the kingdom, you deserve to be compensated for it.
Right.
Am I right? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Okay. So we want to make sure that everybody is good. As the president, because I was asked to be president. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
So make a long story short, in August, we're bringing back Kingdom Fuego.
Whoop, whoop.
We're working on that as we speak.
Yes.
And if you're an artist, you may get a call. So because I'm gonna need you to perform for about 15-20 minutes. So all right. Bro said, well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come share your master's happiness.
Ooh.
Yes. Come on, you better preach that word.
Derek.
He in the choir and he preaching.
That's it.
I love it.
Perhaps God needs you in those four walls. He's setting you up for. Oh, he says he's setting up for you without much risk.
It's called
stretching. Absolutely. Ron J put fire emojis. I love it.
Yes.
Because we already had him kind of paid. Man, again, if you don't stop it, the pace stays the same. Why are we having this conversation? Yeah, because you know what? I'm confused now. Because I mean, to me, it's kind of a done deal. They're giving you an opportunity to say, look, we like you still enough, and we trust you still enough, and you're a strong person enough that we want to keep you, whether you like this position or not. We're going to give you a trial basis. Everybody does not do that.
Right.
Every company does not do that. So I do agree. We should have just gone on ahead and called Auntie. I mean, but we respect everybody. Have my mama and Auntie on the line. You would have got every perspective known to man.
Oh, man.
I'm going to call you later. Happy birthday again, my beautiful queen. Love you.
Yeah, just call me later. I mean, I already kind of have the decision in my head.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk it through with you guys.
That's
why we having the conversation.
Thank you guys for chiming in with this man, because he's been going back and forth. It's a hard decision because it is further, and then he has to be there at 5 a.m. So
that part don't bother me. I'm an early bird anyway.
Okay,
so.
but when you wake up, then I wake up, and then it bothers me. Okay, but that's it. I'm just saying.
Sacrifice.
Here we go again. I'm gonna take a nap.
All right, let's get to our last segment. We're already an hour and 30 in. Our last segment, the mega dilemma.
Oh my goodness, this is horrible.
I'm gonna just go ahead and let Inside Edition take y'all on up through there. Thank you guys for the clip, Inside Edition, and I just want to see if I'll propose the question. Let's go.
Should the ex-wife of a man who won $273 million in the lottery get some of the jackpot? After all, during their 15-year marriage, she supported him because he didn't have a steady job. Well, now the lottery winner's ex is speaking out in an exclusive interview with our Les Trent.
She's the just divorced wife whose ex-husband won $273 million in the lottery. Mike Mursky never had a steady job in their 15-year marriage.
We had a dog. He took care of the dog.
And when they divorced 5 months ago, she was ordered to pay him alimony. Now, at age 53, this regular Joe is mega rich, leading to all sorts of debate.
What's the right thing he should do? He should give his wife 20% after. At least 20?
20, huh?
15 years, or at least 15% a year.
I'm going to go with half.
Oh!
Now, in this exclusive interview, we're hearing from Eileen for the first time. And she tells Inside Edition she doesn't want a penny of his winnings.
Your ex-husband won over $270 million. You were the breadwinner when you were married. You think you're entitled to any of that?
I don't want anybody to misconstrue anything that I'm coming after him, because I've heard this from numerous places that I'm coming after him. I'm taking him back to court. I want part of his lottery winnings. I don't.
She does, however, want the alimony payments to come to a stop.
The only thing that I would like to see is obviously termination of spousal support.
What was your first reaction?
I had already seen that somebody had purchased a ticket at that store, and I thought there's no way it could be him, and sure enough it was. I was shocked.
Eileen says the lottery jackpot doesn't change the way she feels about Mike. The marriage did not end on a happy note.
Now that you have money, it doesn't mean that I would want to come back.
Mike reacted this way.
$270 million does not make me appealing to her. That's what she said in the New York Post interview.
And do you believe her?
I don't care.
Don't care.
She didn't have a chance of getting back with me, and I don't want her back, so.
We asked divorce lawyer Kelly Chang Rickert for her take.
He bought this ticket post the divorce several months after the divorce was finalized. He bought it with his separate money. He won. It's separate property, and she has absolutely no right to it.
Now, check out this wild coincidence. That New Jersey convenience store where Mike bought the winning ticket, That's where he proposed to Eileen 15 years ago. Yep, right in the same store.
That is a crazy story.
It is a crazy story.
Wow.
You might think Eileen has the worst timing ever, but maybe her luck is about to change.
Let's see if we...
All right. So now we know the whole situation with this whole mega dilemma. The question I propose to this distinguished panel for our last segment of the show: should she get some of this money?
You know what?
Since she been with the ex-husband for 15 years and she was the breadwinner and he never had a job.
That doesn't matter. That absolutely doesn't matter. It's just like the attorney said. I mean, once the divorce is finalized, the divorce is finalized. However, I will say this. If you are getting spousal support from me, sir, and you just won how much? Over $200 million? Yeah, dude, you don't need spousal support no more. So I would go back to court to get that, absolved or whatever. I would do that. But I'm not going to sit here and just let you, what are we talking about? That's no, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep paying when you are a $200+ million winner.
So the spousal support should stop.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So, here we go.
Absolutely. The spouse support, and you know what? I don't care if it was a man or a woman. If it was reversed and it was the wife that was now the ex-wife of said person, still spousal support should be gone. You are now a winner of millions of dollars. You don't need the spouse support no more.
Can I move the goalpost a little bit?
You can move whatever post you want. You ain't getting part of this too. You're not having more money from me.
So what if the custodian parent hits the lottery? Should the non-custodian parent stop paying child support?
Okay, we're not talking about children. No, because children. No. Listen. No, I'm telling you this for a reason.
Support.
No, let me tell you why. So child support, yes, it should change though. It should change.
You mean theirs should decrease?
Absolutely. Because if you now, it's just like what I told you, right? And I'm always going to say this. And this is for anybody who wants to come for me, right? I'm saying this. If, for example, for child support, if when you start off with child support and you weren't making a lot of money and whatever, and then all of a sudden now you're making way more, okay? You can say, oh, Nikki, mind your business. Fine. If you're making way more, it changes. The kids are older. You're making more. You're not in the same place that you once were 10 years ago. Then, yeah, you deserve to. They deserve to go back and get some things decreased. The same thing with spouse support. If you weren't making said amount, and then now we have been divorced, and now you're winning a mega lottery that has you now as a millionaire. Why am I still giving you spousal support?
Because you're under contract.
I don't give a rat's tail. Then we go, okay, and then we go back to court under oath because now the trajectory has changed. Now we are no longer in the same space where we were when we divorced. You now are a millionaire. When we divorced, I was pretty much doing everything because you had inconsistency with jobs. That's what she said, right? Mm-hmm. So now we need to go ahead, go back to court, and we need to change it because now you are now a millionaire, right? And that's all she wanted. She just said she don't want no millions from him. Mm-hmm. She just wants the spouse support payments to stop. You don't need spouse support. And I think it's absurd that she still, if that is still going on, it needs to be ceased. It needs to stop. Immediately. It needs to stop last month. Things like that irritate me. If I'm still paying all this money, or if other people are paying all this money, and you have had increase, people are getting older. You need to, especially some of these. I was looking at a thing about Halle Berry and all her marriages that she's had. She's paid millions out and millions out and I'm looking like, why? If you end up making more and you change, you're better than what you were 5 years ago. Why the heck am I still giving you all these millions of dollars? Why?
Hey, that's at the
You don't have to agree with me for those, because I know people are going to come for me, and I don't care. I'm telling you, that is ridiculous. This woman is even saying, look here, I don't want a dime from none of your millions. I just want you to stop giving me, I do not want to continue to pay for you for nothing. You're not going to have millions of dollars and then still give my little pennies.
Got you. All right. That was a good rant. That was good. That was good. That was good.
The audacity.
That was good.
The absolute audacity. And he better go on ahead and say that, oh, she said she doesn't want me. She said in the New York Post, she didn't want you because she was tired of you. You happen to just be blessed to get that. Say what you will about me. Don't be giving me the stank face. I'm telling you what it is.
All right. Ron J says she won't get a dime from the millions, but I would cease the spousal support as a man and keep it moving. I agree with that.
Absolutely.
I'm a real about it because you can tell that them two are definitely over each other. One still got a little animosity. The guy,
because she's the one that filed the divorce.
He still got a little animosity.
She don't. And you know why he has animosity? Because she don't care. She's like, okay, that'll make you look
good.
good.
Yeah, that's true.
You show who you are with money, and you probably gonna mess that up. That's what she wanted to say.
Yeah,
but she didn't say it.
She kept it. I'm glad that you saw that too. She kept that joke so cool.
She was like, I don't want nothing for him, but let the record show you got that million, right? Okay, it's all over the news, right? Let me go in there and take this here to court,
yeah,
so I can go ahead and get that. I just don't want you to have nothing else from me. I work hard.
She over it. She was over
She's
it.
been over it.
She was
Auntie Tina says acrimony. What the I almost cussed. He bought it with the alimony. Ooh.
She's paying. Ooh.
I didn't want to say it, but you know.
She's paying.
I'm already gonna look bad. And then Auntie says, "Give me mine." Villain has entered the chat. Hey, Jordan.
We're glad you did, but we're getting ready to close. We're getting ready to close,
Your
brother.
brother's hungry, I think.
Oh.
When we left the court, nobody was expecting me to unexpectedly become a millionaire. You was okay when you left me to pay me, give me my money.
So people disagree. Like, nah, keep that spousal support coming.
You're not having no more money from me, sir.
No, you're good.
Point blank.
You're good, Jordan. You're good, Jordan.
That
So to get you caught up,
crazy.
because I would love to hear your perspective. To get you caught up, or to make it. So this guy, he wins the lottery, and then they got a divorce, and then he wins the lottery. So the question I proposed to the panel, because I had a video coming from Inside Edition, the question is, should he give some of that money to the ex-wife since they've been married for 15 years? He didn't have a job. She was the breadwinner throughout the whole marriage, right? And now she's paying spousal support, right? Okay, so he already answered. I didn't even have to finish. He said H&O. Okay, cool. There it is. I'm coming for you. So I'm coming for you. Yeah.
I'm trying to listen. I just can't. I just can't.
For better or for worse.
Till death do us part.
Death do us part. There you go, right there.
But when you mentioned child, when you said the non-custodial versus custodial,
oh yeah, I was just flipping I was moving the goalposts.
That's different because kids, kids can't. But if again, no matter what, and let that be a lesson. If something has changed again, and it's been more than 10 years or something like that, and it makes a difference. Mm-hmm. It makes a difference.
All right, guys, man, we thank you so much. We're not gonna
shoot. We need a better ending than that. That done got me a little upset and bothered.
It's Saturday. You would definitely calm down.
Saturday.
But thank you guys for tuning in today on our special.
Oh my gosh! Again, shout out to Southern Fusion Peach Biscuits.
Right. You got it all out now?
It's so good.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you guys again for tuning in for today's show since we missed Thursday. But next week, we will be in the building because we definitely have special guests coming on the show. There it is on the screen. We have Church Fan Music coming to the show. starting next week with Just Beat, VOG, and Country Biscuit. They will be on with us live in the flesh, if you will. And we're going to be talking about everything, new music, these hot topics like we just did. We're going to have a fun. It's going to be a party next week, Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m.
5 p.m. Pacific for all of our West Coast viewers. Shout out to Roscoe's. I miss you.
Right. Let me go ahead and post it. You go ahead.
What's that? Oh, Derek says, okay, so if my son goes to college and get a meal deal? A NIL deal. Oh,
NIL deal.
Okay. And I still gotta pay child support. So what's the difference?
Got a point. You still gotta pay child support.
Well, you know what? Because then you're going into arrears. Because you're talking about college now. Once you're 18, the monthly payments that you have, those will go. It'll change just to arrears. You see what I'm saying?
But what he's also saying is that NIL deal, that son will be getting millions.
Absolutely.
While playing.
But that's not
football.
But the son, if it's already arrears in the factor, and you still have thousands of dollars in arrears, yeah, you're still going to end up paying.
Okay, forget arrears. Forget arrears. We're not talking about arrears.
Once you turn 18, remember the present monthly payments stop once a child turns 18. So what people don't understand is once you get past 18 and people are still paying child support, it's because you're now going into the arrears. You already have a bank of arrears that's been sitting. Unless the woman or the man of the other parent says or goes to the child support office and says, you know what, we can go on ahead, we've worked out something, so we can go ahead and do something, like say I'll cut the arrears by 20%. Or unless they do that and you guys have a report like that where you can do that, that's the only time that'll change. But people, most of the time, when your children are over 18 and you're still paying child support, it's because there's arrears in the bank.
Yeah. So, if child goes to college till child graduates college.
Oh, well, I'd never heard of that. I guess I didn't know. I didn't know about that. I'm going to look into that more because I also heard that's different for states. Now,
yes.
Different states have different rules.
Because New Jersey's child support system is super strict. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For New Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that, so I'm gonna look into that.
But no, what's up, my guy? What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. From Facebook, thank you for tuning in. But we're getting ready to close the show out. Bernard, I know you just tuned in. Listen, we go on live every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. We just went on at 11 a.m. today because we missed Thursday's show. Brunch. So we kind of making up. But tune in next Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, or you can go to Live Show TV YouTube channel. With that being said, thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Remember to keep God first. And enjoy your day. You know what I mean? We are out of here.
Love you guys. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and reach out to us, please, if you guys are trying to do ads for your companies, or if you have events coming up, you want us to put it on the radio show, because a lot of you guys came in after that.
Right.
If you have something like a concert or something coming out and you want us to partner, you want to partner with us, we can go ahead and raffle off tickets here. It's more than 4,000 subscribers. I'm not even going to tell you how many listeners we have right now on Live Show Radio FM. So please make sure that you reach out to us because we can definitely make that happen and do some more promotions.
That's right. So with that being said, a lot of people have been asking who's been rapping. I just got a text. Who raps your theme song? His name is E-Serve, all right? So enjoy our theme song with the sounds of E-Serve. We love you guys. And again, Happy New Year to you guys. We love you and peace. See you next week.
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right, I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard Preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you when you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're not tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.